Well, hi everybody, and welcome to Moodle Support Theater version 2.3. This is tape number 5, and we're taking a closer look at Moodle. We're in the development site labeled 2.3, and what we're going to do is come to the upper right-hand corner, turn our editing on, and I want to point out some of the new features that you may not notice right off, but they are really helpful and give you a lot more flexibility and choice in how you do things in Moodle. Let's begin with our first forum called Faculty and Student Input. It's very close to the top, and with editing turned on we have our familiar icons, but as you look a little closer you're going, there's some new things there. Very first item is a pencil that allows you to edit the title of the forum without going all the way in and changing the course settings. The arrow will allow you to indent. The four-way arrow will allow you to move the content to any area on the page, and the hand holding the pencil does allow you to update the criteria for that specific activity. Now here's something that's brand new, the X2. You can duplicate this forum. Let's say you're going to have a forum every week on a basic principle, but with a few minor changes. I'm going to simply select the duplicate. I'm going to click it. It gives me the option, are you sure? Yes, please. Let's choose continue. And when that pops up, it's going to make it. Now you can just do a complete copy as is, or as you see here, you can edit the new copy. I'm going to give it a click. With the exception of the news forum, which is only going to copy as a news forum, any other forum allows you, as we see here at our second drop-down, can be changed to a different forum type. The content in the forum introduction can be changed. Notice you can display the description of the forum on the course page with the check box. You can change the number of attachments, the attachment size, so you have full control over the duplication of the material. Now this business of activity completion and restricting access at the bottom, we're going to have a complete set of videos on that. So I'm going to save and return to my course. I will have underneath the original forum the duplicate, and now I can use that four-way arrow, and I could put this down in the sample activities section if I wished. Give it a click, and there it is. Now actually I don't need this, so I'm going to delete it. But that's one of the new features. The X will still delete things. The I will still hide things. The single icon after faculty and student input, when you float your mouse, no groups. If you want to change groups, you give it a click and it automatically goes to separate groups. If you click it another time, it's going to go to visible groups. So it's a toggle. Each time you click it, it gives you a different item. And the last is kind of interesting. I haven't decided if I like this or not. It allows you to assign roles to a particular activity. Any role that you have the authority to assign, you can assign it to a specific activity. In this case, the forum. I'm going to take a look at my list. I'm going to decide not to mess with that. I'm going to come to the lower left-hand area where it says back to forum and return to my main page. And I'm going to come back to demo 2.3 by going to the bottom. All right, what else should we talk about? Let's scroll down the page to where it says topic 5, almost at the bottom. If I want to add content to that, I find my hand holding the pencil that says edit the summary. I give it a click. Notice it says use default section name. Until I remove that check mark in the box, I'm not able to change the content. So I delete the check, and now I can call this, I'll just say new title, and scroll down and say save changes. When we get back to our page and we scroll down, we'll see new title is now appearing there. And since we're at the bottom of the page, come on over here to the lowest most area in the right hand corner. under where it says add an activity or resource, you're going to need your trifocals to see this if you're like me. There's a little tiny minus and a little tiny plus, and that will allow you to add or remove a topic or a week without having to go in to edit your course settings. So, let's come back up to the top. One final thing I notice in the upper right-hand corner, my ability to see things as a student is not there. It's still with us, it's just not right there. Let's come into the settings area. Let's come under all of the course administration units, and we see switch role to. When you switch your role to, I'm going to choose student from my list, and then I'm going to see the page as a student would see it. Now, if you scroll to the bottom in the middle, you have the ability to return to your normal role. If you scroll up back where you made the settings change, you can return to your normal role. And in the upper right-hand corner, you can return to your normal role. This is all about flexibility. Let's click one of them. Let's get back to our regular role, and we're out of time. Come on back next time. We're going to look at how to create assignments and play with the resources. Thank you.